Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's so good to have you back talking to you. I want to bring to you some more information, some more things that's going to help you become a more healthier you. Again, there's a lot of confusion out here in the industry when it comes to food, the frequency of food, how often we should eat, the time frame in which we should eat. It's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of things that have been given to us as an adaptation to the convenience of the society we now live in. We got to think we're only here for a short period of time, and this convenience that we've been able to experience and take advantage of has been here only for a little time as it regards the longevity of the species being here on this earth. So with that being the case, we got to get away from a lot of the emotional attachment to foods in a way that we think that we should be able to consume food all day, every day because it's available. This has never been the case in human history up until about 30, 40, 50 years ago. And to be honest with you, more so about 30 to 40 years ago, when we had this abundance of food availability and the ability to store that food and be able to utilize that food at any time that we feel free to utilize it, as long as we had electricity, stove, microwave, or refrigerator, etc. So with that being the case, let me break down a few things for you as far as the staples of what it is that I use as my eating apparatus and how I go about consuming food throughout the day. So on my current trend, what I'm doing is what they call the intermittent fasting. This is nothing new to me, to be honest with you, and I'm just being straightforward. Back in the early 90s, 91, 92, 93, 94, all the way up until like 98, I was fasting 23 hours a day, eating within a 1 hour window. This new phenomenon with the intermittent fasting that is burst on the scene now is nothing new, but the information and the science behind the intermittent fasting is something that I wasn't aware of when I was doing it back in the 90s. So the science makes sense, and it goes to solidify what it is that I was doing years ago. So now I've got myself back around into doing the fasting. I'm not fasting 23 hours a day yet. I'm doing more between 16 and 20 hours, and that's not necessarily doing that day. It's the ending of the night before, like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., and then resuming eating later in the afternoon on the next day. Say if I stop eating at 9 p.m. on Tuesday night, then I resume eating around between 3 and 6 p.m. on Wednesday. So that is one of the ways that I go about trying to reestablish the health that I need, that I want, that is beneficial to me and beneficial to you. So it's a lot of science that has come about and that has been shown to prove that this type of cyclic fasting is definitely beneficial for not only longevity, but it's beneficial for increasing the body's natural ability to detox itself, allowing the body to go into what they call autophagy or autophagy, where the body actually eats proteins that are degraded and recycles them and rebuilds them and allows the body to utilize that and make that protein useful once again, and basically getting away from or getting rid of the debris that is caused by a lot of the things that goes on at the cellular level. Another interesting thing that you guys need to really take heed to, this idea that you must eat breakfast because you need energy or because this is something necessary for the body to function. It's another new phenomenon. It was sold to us over 50, 60 years ago, and we've been attached to this misguidance that has been given to us. There is no need to eat breakfast if you feed the body what you need to feed the body at dinner. Again, this idea that we should eat breakfast or we have to eat breakfast is something that's along the line of selling us on the consumerism that big companies and other things have bought into and have learned how to push and advertise that to us. And this has led to multiple things that are damaging to our health. Also, the idea of eating 6 small meals a day in order to lose weight or in order to speed up your metabolism. This again is another falsehood. There's nothing wrong with a metabolism that is slow as long as that metabolic process is efficient. The speeding up of the metabolism, i.e., which is not really what you're doing. What you're doing is just allowing the metabolism to work more and more and more throughout the day. And this has a detrimental effect on the longevity of the cells, and also produces what is called the oxidative stress, free radicals, and all those deleterious effects that happen within the body from your body metabolizing food. So the more that you're eating, even though you may be eating smaller meals, the more times you're eating, the more times you're exposing your body to more free radicals, more oxidative stress, all of which are indicators or have been found to be high risk factors for us developing cancers and all types of diseases, inflammation, etc. So again, just because you're able to lose weight by eating 6 small meals a day doesn't mean that that is the natural way to go about trying to pursue losing weight. And also it speaks volume to the fact that you're willing to sacrifice the longevity of your health in order to lose weight in the short term, when you can lose weight by doing it the natural way and allow yourself to not expose or overexpose yourself to the production of free radicals and oxidative stress. So again, that's 6 meals a day. That's another misguidance that has been put forth to us. Don't just look at the end product. Look at how you reach that end product. And that is the determinant factor into whether or not you did this the right way or the most beneficial way for your longevity and your health. Weight loss is not the end game. Longevity and overall health are the end game, and you want to lose weight while increasing your chances to live longer and to live a better life, versus losing weight in the short term and then compromising your body in the long term as far as its health and longevity is concerned at the cellular level. Again, we have to step back from what it is that we've been given by these so-called experts. We can't be fooled by the illusion of the appearance of a healthy, fit body. I've seen many rock solid individuals die of heart attacks, have very little fat on their body, and they die of heart attack, they die of cancer. So you have to look in and see what is the most beneficial for the cells of the body when it regards you trying to achieve fat loss, i.e. or muscle gain. Again, don't get bogged down by the foolishness of what these individuals have given us. Don't be delusional or made delusional by the appearance of these individuals that come out and promote these unnatural ways of obtaining the weight loss that you desire. You may achieve the weight loss, but you're gonna compromise your health in the long term. Natural approaches to weight loss include, but are not limited to, plant-based nutrition. Some of the key staples that I always go to, and that is the staple of my eating, is greens, leafy vegetables, Like, this is what we call bok choy. So it's not kale, but it's in the same family of kale. And it has a ton of nutritional values. It's tasty. I enjoy it. I eat it pretty much every day along with other greens and other vegetables and other fruits. Another staple of what I like to get into when I eat is arugula. I like arugula. I like the taste of arugula. It has a different type of taste. I can't really explain it, but it has some flavor to it. And of course, I always add something that spices it up and that gives it a little bit more flavor. So I'm not just eating the green leafy vegetables and grabbing them and eating them. I'm not just a raw vegan, so to speak. I'm just a plant-based nutritional individual, although I will be classified as vegan, so to speak, because I don't consume any animal products. I don't consume any dairy products or their byproducts, etc. So these are two of the bases of what I consume on a daily basis. Also, I consume kale. I don't consume as much spinach as I used to. The research on that, I found that may compromise a few things that I have going on, so I don't do a lot of spinach, but I definitely do the bok choy. I definitely do the arugula. I definitely do Swiss chard. I do a number of things that definitely helps to make my eating habits more palatable and good. You know what I mean? So also, I love blueberries. I'm always consuming blueberries, filled with a lot of antioxidants, a lot of things that we need to help to keep the body functioning at a high level. So I utilize this. Also, I love the taste of blackberries. So I'm always at Whole Foods getting my blueberries, my blackberries, and my strawberries. Also, as far as some of my seasoning or some of my powders that I use, I like to use flaxseed. It's great for helping with the digestive system. It's great at providing the body with potassium. It has a ton of other health benefits that I utilize. I have a ton of herbs that I throw into the mix while I'm cooking. Also, I like to buy, I know some of you don't like buying things that are in plastic bags, but for me it's a little bit more convenient. So my red, green, and yellow peppers, I grab those because I do enjoy eating those. I like the feel of that crunch that they give me, that my body craves. So with that being the case, there's only a few things that I consume on a daily basis. I consume more, but also, again, I'm only consuming my food within a usually a 4-hour window that I usually try to consume my food for the day. When I'm hanging out a little bit later, when I'm drinking that wine like I got back there, it kind of keeps me out a little later. So sometimes I make the adjustment, but overall I try to stick between the 16 to 20 hours, closer to the 20 hours on a daily basis that I fast and then consume my food within a 4-hour period. Again, this has this has been shown to have a great beneficial effect on our longevity in many areas. It helps with insulin regulation, HGH production. It is a great motivator and a great deliverer of the body's natural detoxification of itself, and it allows the body to actually rest and do more of the repair without constantly working, trying to assimilate or to utilize or remove waste. It's a great, great time. Peace and love, family.